What's good, Josh? I'm Kyle. Welcome back to my channel. After missing last season with a foot injury, Chet Holmgren has taken the NBA by storm this year. And this season, he's averaging 16.4 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, 2.3 blocks per game. He's shooting 54% from the field, 50% from three on 3.6 attempts per game, and 69% true shooting, which is just insane for a rookie. His combination of fluidity at that size, being 7'1" with a 7'6" wingspan, he can handle the ball. He's a great screen setter. He can pop out for threes. His length allows him to have some, nutty finishes. He has some great athleticism. He's just an all-around basketball weapon on both ends of the floor. Great rim protector. Great, can go out and guard guys on the perimeter at times. So Chet Holmgren, great rookie season. Him and Wemby are the ones who are in the lead, but Chet is, making a name for himself as well. So let's get into the film. Before we get into that, though, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you could just help me out by liking, commenting, subscribing, and help me reach that goal, I'd really appreciate it a lot. Now let's get into it. On this first play, Shea is going to be getting a screen from Chet, and Chet is just going to pop out to the three-point line, and just look at how he can just knock down the three ball. Teams don't really respect it yet. He's getting left open a lot, but I feel like they're going to respect him more as he starts to make teams pay a lot more. Here, flashes to the dunker spot, gives a little bump, and then just able to get the layup. So great, use of the strength right there, and just a nice layup. Here, slips the screen, makes the great read out there, and then we're just going to see the length and athleticism that Chet has as he catches this lob. Nobody has a chance to contest in that. Great finish and great pass from J-Dub as well. Here, we're going to see Chet, and he's just going to come up from the corner and then just drive right by Kevon Looney, gets to the mid-range. Just look at how fluid the pull-up is and just how great the shot looks. Great stuff right there from a 7'1" guy. Here in transition, once again, miscommunication by the Pistons. He gets left open, makes them pay for the three-point line. And then on this play, he's in the corner, and he's just going to come. Great rebounder, 7.5 rebounds per game, but great putback on the rebound right there. That's what you want to see from your number 2 overall pick. Once again, he slips the screen. DeJounte Murray is on the tag. It's going to be an easy finish. He slips a lot of his screens, and I feel like he's just so antsy to be able to create in a downhill position. Here on this play, great little shimmy post fade, one leg. Just a great shot by Chet right there. Great post work, great, faking. And here, this is where I think a lot of his stuff is going to come when he's, operating off the dribble. He can attack, bigger guys and guys who are not used to guarding on the perimeter as much. As you see him just drive right by Jared Allen right there. So he's just going to be able to use his speed at that size and just be able to take advantage of a lot of the matchups that he's going to face. And then here, great finish as he leaps through the air, does a little wraparound layup. Great stuff right there from Chet Holmgren. And then once again, he just comfortably steps into a mid-range shot. He just looks so fluid shooting jumpers at this size. And he looks like he's been shooting jumpers his whole life, which he, probably has. And then here on this way, this is a great move right here. Spin move, and then a great step-through move. Just advanced footwork and advanced touch for a guy who's playing, in some of his first NBA games. And then here, once again, slips the screen and then just gets right to the floater. So these slip screen actions that find him on a short roll really help him get a lot of great looks against, one-on-one coverage. Here, great spin to, kind of take up all that space and then just finish right over his man. Great shot right there from Chet Holmgren. And then here, we see the great relocation to make the pass easier for J-Dub, and then he's able to knock down the three. Here in transition, gives the ball up to Shea, and he's just going to fill the lane coming down, and then just step right into a three, very confident. So he's obviously very confident in his abilities as a three-point shooter, and I feel like this spacing is something that the Thunder really need. Here, once again, he just pops out to the three-point line. Shea, easy pass, knock down the three. Simple stuff, but effective. Here, just chilling in the dunker spot. He's going to be a great lob threat for a lot of OKC's passes this year, especially Shea, J-Dub, Giddey. So just great stuff right there. And here we see kind of the size, overwhelm Caris LeVert. And Chet might be skinny, but he can really, use his body. As you see him bump Sabonis out of the way right there. He might be skinny, but he still has a lot of strength, and he can show that strength, in a lot of times. As you see right here, he just bumps Isaac Okoro out of the way, does a little elbow brush pass move to get past him. Just a great move right there. And then here, this is a really advanced, move right here. Great mid-range little turnaround fadeaway over the reigning champion and Finals MVP Nikola Jokic. But that's just a great shot, and if they can get more of that from him, as his career goes on, it's going to be a great long career for him. And then here on this play, crossover to just get Jared Allen out of his way, and then a great half spin, turnaround, one-footed, mid-range shot. Great move right there, great creation, great patience, great just body control for a guy that big, and to be able to do that off the dribble is really special. Here, gets Kevon Looney to get off of his feet, jump in the air, blows right by him. Like I said, those bigger guys are going to be easy pickings for him as his career goes on. Just great stuff. Here, they forget about him, and he just rolls. Chet is really great at just being patient after, setting the screen, going into the open space, and just doing great stuff. Here, get Zion to close out, and then that frees him up to get a great layup to go with his left hand after being pushed by Herb Jones. Great stuff right there from Chet Holmgren. And then on this play, he's just going to be at the three-point line and just knock down the three. Very comfortable shooting the three ball. Like I keep saying, really, really strong part of his game. Here, a smaller matchup, which he's going to get from time to time on switches. He just spins right around Stephen Curry, and then he's able to dunk the ball. And in transition, I just want y'all to see the length that he has and the athleticism. Look where he leaps off from. Look how high he gets. Just crazy stuff. But Chet is also a master on the defensive end, and this is something that the Thunder have really needed. Here he slides over to help on Isaac Okoro, and then he's able to block the layup. Great stuff right there from Chet. And then here, great help defense. He sees that DeJounte Murray has a lane, so he just rushes back and he's able to get the block. Here, great transition D, block, contest the layup from Donovan Mitchell, and then gets up to block the layup from Jared Allen. Great contest right there from Chet. And then here on this play, once again in transition, he just tracks down and stays near the rim, and he's able to get the block on Harrison Barnes. 2.3 blocks per game, 2.3 blocks per game, ladies and gentlemen, and that's not by accident. Here, just great rotation and just great way to contest stuff without fouling. He's one of the, the league leaders in blocks right now. And he's atop the rookie leaderboards in blocks. He's just really a great defender. It's not all blocks. It's, a lot of great contests. Great second jump right there. He leapt up to stop Isaac Okoro, and then he blocked Mobley. Here, some good pick and roll defense as he stays stride with Zach LaVine, and he's able to mess up the little pass, shot, midair, whatever that was. Here on this play, breaks up the lob play. So he's just all over, getting deflections, getting blocked, contesting stuff. This is a really smart read right here. He sees that Nurkic is going to have a mismatch on the inside as Dort goes to double on Kevin Durant. So he just doesn't guard Beal, switches over to guard the paint, and then he's able to get the block on Yusuf Nurkic. And then here, Max Strus coming downhill. He just guards that space really, really well, and then forces the miss by Mobley after the great contest. And then here, once again, Cade and Durant in the pick and roll, and he just slides over after not allowing Cade to get downhill. This is what you want to see from a guy like this. Here, see just a little side step back, and then he still was able to use his length to get the block. So Chet, like Wemby, has crazy length. Look at the solid just strength right there. He doesn't let Jared Allen bump him out of the way. So like Wemby, I don't want to compare them to, but I feel like they're going to be compared, a lot as their careers go along. But Chet, great length, great size, obviously a really great nose for the ball because he's getting so many blocks, and he just is a really advanced guy to be doing this after not playing in the NBA at all last year. These are his first NBA games, and he's getting blocks like this. He's defending the rim like this. He looks so fluid with the ball in his hands, attacking closeouts. His strength is a little underrated, I feel like. Because he's skinny, he doesn't seem that strong, but he's been using a lot of physicality to be able to get some of the looks that he gets. And in the paint, he does get bumped around a lot, but that's going to happen to most guys in the league. But he's just a really good defender. He's a really solid three-point shooter. I don't think he's going to stay at 50%, obviously, but I think that the three-point shot is going to be a really viable option for him. I think he's going to be a great pick-and-roll setter. I think he's going to be a great pick-and-pop option. I just really think the world of this guy on both ends. He's a really special player, and he's going to be a special player for, a long time to come. So if you stayed in this video, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.